Hey, what's up? Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Go ahead and bet this right now. Bet this home run right now. Don't do anything more. Don't just, if you're on YouTube, you can hit the thumbs up button first. That would be fantastic. But I don't want you to do anything else before we start the program. Like, I'll even wait. I'll filibuster. I'll drink a cup of coffee. I'll talk about my day yesterday, my thoughts on the tush push getting banned, or RG3 versus Ryan Clark, like whatever you want. I'll give you a couple of seconds here. Go ahead and bet Matt Olson at a home run right now. This doesn't make any sense. We may have to pull Eric Lindquist out of bed right now and try to figure out what exactly is going on. What is happening here? First off, just look at it from what we do, from an economic, if you will, standpoint. You've got a guy here that's got a 10.7% edge. What does this mean? What edge? What the hell are you talking about, edge? The true odds, what we have determined with people who have created this program that are way smarter than you and I. Trust me, I deal with them every day. And I get to see them roll their eyes when I ask questions in meetings like, how stupid is this guy? But I know, even I know, the true odds, meaning what this should be, is plus 352. We're getting it at plus 400. The beauty of it is that nobody else is even close. Holy shit. Oh, and by the way, if you want to look at the game itself, if you want to look at the fact that you've got one of the worst pitchers, or at least targetable, highly targetable pitchers, it's Trevor Williams. Well, the 5.2% barrel rate. He's not getting many people to strike out. We know that. He's giving up some pretty heavy contact, and the launch angle is not favorable for a guy not keeping it on the ground. I can tell you that. And what's worse than Trevor Williams? Not much, but the Nats bullpen. Matt Olson? What? I'm sorry. I see everybody in the chat. I see you, C Money. I see you, Patrick. I see you, Rob Rice. I see you, Robert Washington. Our guy, Gorilla Trap, is in the house. Steven's in the house. I see you, JM. Unbelievable. That was at 300. And of course, Antonio is here on time. Thank you, sir. Although, life gets in the way. This is not school. This is not work. I'm just thankful that y'all are here. If you can hit the thumbs up button on YouTube, we can keep this thing going. Yeah, go ahead and bet this. Bet it. I put it out for my short earlier before we even got on, so I can't roll this into what we're doing today, but we're going to look for some home run. This is popping on FanDuel. We might as well just start here. All right. If right away, the first thing we do is like, whoa, we got to jump on this thing, then yeah. Now there's early action. As you know, there's early action. So we're going to keep this thing separate, right? I'll be back on with High Slop at 4:00 Eastern, right here on this YouTube channel, mind you. And until then, we're just going to look. We're just going to look. I love it. I just went on my underdog short over points and rebounds. Okay, Tyler Stevenson. Here we go. We're already in business. I'm telling you, man, things are popping today. I feel great about this early action today. Absolutely incredible about this early action. Tyler Stevenson right away on this game. There we go. I knew it would take a second, but it's here. Popping up. Let's take a look at this Reds game. I doubt that there's going to be much that's going to sway us, right? Well, we got Andrew Heaney, so there shouldn't be anything to sway us. Anything in this case that pops is pop. And you can see here for Stevenson, especially when we look at, the limited plate appearances, he's only got the one jack. He is with 59 plate appearances, really pushing. Let's do it. Good morning, Joe Dog. Our normal, we don't normally do that, right? We don't normally take a guy with only one jack this late in the year, but that usually correlates to plate appearances. If a guy's over 150, what have you, then it's we'll keep Tyler in the mix. There's no need to rush here. We got plenty of time. And what I'm doing is just spinning the wheel. That's all. I'm just spinning the wheel, trying to find the best odds available. Zach DeZozo. 592. Look, DraftKings and Caesars trying to be in on it, trying to be part of the game here, but they know they're falling short. They know they're falling 92 points short. Come on. They know they can't get it in. But DeZenzo now, all of a sudden in this game, and look, let's go to that Tampa squad, right? Like, let's see what we can find in this Tampa game, because the other part of what we're looking at is pitcher matchup. Make sure this makes sense, right? Might be just lower end guys. DeZenzo, though, I mean, look, these are fine numbers to attack. These are fine. This is not somebody that, you're making a case for, or the metrics just aren't quite there. Again, I mean, we're really stretching it right here. If you're new to the show, we try to stay away from guys with one jack this late into the season. But again, nothing is hard and fast. And a lot of that is predicated on how many plate appearances that they have. So we've got two guys in here. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see what we can find. Our betting slip isn't going anywhere. Javier Sanoja, we're not just going to get, no, we're not going to get to, although at plus 2,000 on Caesars, it's probably worth. Same thing with Nico Horner. It's probably worth a little sprinkle here. I'm just trying to find what we can find. And maybe we do have a couple of Jack Happy guys hitting their second on the year, especially in limited plate appearances. That's fine. I mean, look at a guy like Matthew Lugo, Cam Smith. Okay, now I'm interested, right? We know that we're narrowly beating the plus 885. I don't care if that's plus 886, 887, whatever it is, as long as it's beating it. But the other part of it is that nobody else is jumping in the game, that nobody else is stepping their toes into the pool. We only have one right now. So we'll look at it. We'll see what we can. Come on. I mean, we got to get this moving. This shouldn't be taking this long, but let's get it, Rusty. Love to see you here. So we've just added now Cam Smith. Again, we're going to run maybe two, maybe three. We'll see what we can find down here. Not going to go super crazy, right? But same game. Cam Smith, longer shot here, ground ball, keeping it on the ground a little bit more, struggling. These are numbers that struggle, right? Now, this is also, when you look at it, 3 jacks in the 131. This is a guy who is certainly hitting home runs above his means. Oh, man, there haven't been. Matt Olson is the smash. Like, Matt Olson is the one. You got to do it. If you have a boost on FanDuel for whatever reason, a bonus bet, what have you, you got to do it. You got to do it. These haven't been great. I mean, these are guys that are either bottom end popping, or Brendan Donovan again on Caesars 11-1, or guys that are just like limited plate appearances that have the one homer. Ben Williamson on Caesars, Michael A. Taylor. Now that's on Onyx, but that's a really good one. Hard to think, though, that Taylor wouldn't be available on FanDuel. Let me just see in case he's not popping here for some reason. But I would think Taylor would be available, right? Let me just look. I'm looking on FanDuel to make sure. No, he's not up there. Unless I'm missing something, he's not up there. Okay. Look, I'm going to wait for FanDuel, right? Like, let me see, because FanDuel could come out and beat that. And now you have either a better number or simply just the fact that you have multiple books. We're getting into late afternoon territory, but this still qualifies. My cutoff is always 4 o'clock Eastern. 4 o'clock Eastern, I'm on with High Slop right here on his X and our YouTube. Okay. Of course. You can build a nice little same game parlay. Ozzy Albies, Austin Riley. These are great ones right here. Okay, I'll put it up here just so you can see it. But I think we're locked in, folks. We got some NBA stuff to do. We're going to keep this thing moving right now. We found 3 that we can get to. As soon as we get our betting slip up here, we'll run through these here for you and make a move. Tyler Stevenson, we're going to go second jack of the year, please. We'll take it. In fact, that's right there at 560. Yeah, they're really high on him. What are they doing? He's the second shortest odds. Let's go to the Rays game. DeZozo's in the house. Half of a home run higher for our buddy Danny. No, Zach. Zach DeZozo. And then we're going to throw Cam Smith in. Now, I think we're just going to run these two. Just that, these two. fine, man. I got Stevenson and DeZenzo. It's a 45-20 two-leg smash. So you put a quarter unit on each, and then you put a quarter unit on the parlay. All right? And you're good. You're in. Speaking of parlay, let's clear those. I'll let you know what we have, although you should be here. Let's build what we have. Yesterday, where's Joe? Not to call him out, but that was good. Look, at least Joe took the step and gave us a play. We were just short on our NBA same game profit boost. But you know what? I thought it was a good play with Joe. I was the one who pulled the trigger, so I don't want anybody blaming anybody here. We are a community. This is a positive group. And I love the fact that we've all built that here and continue to invite and welcome people in. So what we're doing here is we may need help. We may need to originate. That's fine. I've got something on FanDuel. And I also have some stuff over there on DraftKings. FanDuel, I've got a 30% profit boost, any bet type at all, like anything at all, 30% profit boost. So you can run like a two-legger. You could do something along those lines. DraftKings, and this is where we're going to go because I'm also going to do some stuff on the MLB side. But let's start with the NBA. So I'm going to go to DraftKings. I'm going to make sure that this is just the NBA. And as mentioned, we have that 20% profit boost. They've been handing these out left and right. So hopefully you're doing a couple of things, right? Hopefully you've already jumped in. Home runs, since you were here from the jump, Rob, we can no problem rehashing that. Home runs were just Tyler Stevenson and Zach DeZenzo. Stevenson on the Reds and then DeZenzo in that Astros-Rays game. Uh-oh. Let's see. We can absolutely go 3. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what's going on here. Again, like there's no issue. There's no cap or limit for him. He's clearly back. He's healthy. Joe, we love you, brother. Welcome in. But yeah, I mean, Jay Metal, I don't get that at all. I think you're going to see, I mean, unless he gets shelled, which again, I don't understand. And even if he gives up runs, here's the thing. Even if he gives up runs, are you telling me that Trevor Williams is not? That Trevor Williams all of a sudden is just not going to give up a ton of runs or at least actionable hits? The Braves, that's why we jumped on Matt Olson. That's why it was like our number one play. If you're just here now joining us, the first thing we saw was like, whoa, something is off. Matt Olson should not be plus 400 to hit a home run today. And lo and behold, OddsShopper told us we were right. We were absolutely right. There you go. There you go, Joe Dog. No, I meant Cup of Joe. Sorry, Joe Dog. We got 2 Joes. I should clarify. We got Joe Dog and Cup of Joe. We were so close, Cup of Joe, last night. That team total was right there. And I was saying, nobody blame you because I was on that with you. I was the one who pulled the trigger. You at least stepped up and gave us something. So appreciate that. We're going to do it again. Let's see what we got here. So for DraftKings, it's a 20%er. Same game profit boost. We know we need the 3 legs. We've got options here. All right. PRA is just not going to work. I don't believe it's going to work. We can try it, but I want to try it first before I put it in there. Especially because ever since they've been doing with the, a lot of the alts, it's been noticeably different and then difficult to actually get it in there. So Mitchell Robinson all the way there at the bottom. By the way, these are fine bets to make solo, especially on DraftKings. I'm just putting these 2 in just to make sure because I have a sneaky suspicion that they're not going to let us do it. No, we can. Okay. I stand corrected. So let's do this. We got 2. All right. We got 2. It's not plus 230. It's amazing. Oh, that's over. That's why. Wow. That's over. I apologize. Not under. Apologize to Mikhail. Should have been a 6er, Mikhail. No wonder why I was like, wait, plus 240. That doesn't make any sense. So this is plus 236. It's actually plus 212 right now on DraftKings. We need one more. We got it up here. I know. Oh, these are good. So what we're doing, and I think what has been a fun strategy here for us, and you see others doing this as well, right? Jake Hari on Twitter, Ben Raza on Twitter. We've been doing this with our same game parlays and stuff for a while now. Where you use the tools, and then in turn, hey, we're short. We need a play. In this case, we're just seeing what we can find. And as always, we source the crowd there. So Joe's got a good one or a good couple of suggestions. We'll see. We'll open this thing up, see what you guys think. You guys have anything else out there? Again, if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't hit the thumbs up button, just make sure it works. I know you've seen other people, hopefully, have hit it, but you never know. Your thumbs up button hasn't worked. I've heard of that too, where it's like, man, I tried to hit the thumbs up button a couple of times. It's just not working. All right, so we got Cup of Joe in here. Hard over 11.5 points. We also got Rob Rice, Hallie under 2.5 threes. Ooh. That Hallie under 2.5 threes, not bad. Just see what else we got, too. I'll throw something out if I can. I think Siakam is an interesting angle, too. Not sure. I mean, I saw his PRA has moved up. I don't think we're going to be – I'm not going to go greedy by any means. It might just be points. I mean, he's sitting at 18. What do y'all think? I mean, Siakam is sitting at 18.5 points. I just don't know how he doesn't get volume. He's going to be out there on the floor. The NBA has been so quirky that it's like people are now preparing / betting for blowouts. I feel like the one thing that you can probably do, and I've done this with like Kason Williams and a couple of other guys on the Thunder, is live bet somebody on the bench when things are starting to get out of hand. You get a blowout lurking or brewing in the first quarter. How many massive comebacks have we seen, right? The Knicks in the first round against Boston, that's really it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Well, we got Bridges over 15.5, so we're going to get correlated even worse. Let's see. Maybe not. Yeah, I mean, we're at plus 292 for the Bridges 2+. I like it, Antonio. Keep them coming. It's just I want to stay away from using the same guy twice if we can. But how many massive comebacks have we truly seen? Again, the Knicks with the back-to-back 20s, and it was like insane and great. Oh, wow. Not to take anything away from that. I'm just saying at this point, if you're down 18 points in the first quarter, you're dead. You're cooked. It's over. You're down 26 points going into the half. Forget it. Yeah, like you may find a scenario where you've got a guy in Russell Westbrook who's going to play no matter what. But I think as you get deeper into a series, that's something to target from a live standpoint. Tonight, you'd have to look at back-end guys. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Siakam over Cat. From a point standpoint, for me, it's either going to be Siakam points or it's going to be Cat rebounds. I mean, why are we doing that? Let's just make this. Can we just make this simple? Really, 12 plus rebounds is minus 125 for Karl Anthony Towns. I tell you what, let's do this. We'll make it a community play in the sense of, does anybody have any objection? All right. We'll be back for this tomorrow. We've got more same game boosts. We're going to definitely do more of these from an NBA standpoint. I want to get to Major League Baseball in a minute, but I think honestly, folks, let's not overthink this. The Pacers have 0 for Karl Anthony Towns and the Knicks on the glass. Nothing. Plus 440. Come on, we boost this to plus 528. Let's roll. I'm in. We ripped 2 from the tools under 13.5 PRA from Mitchell Robinson, over 15.5 Bridges points, and then we added Karl Anthony Towns 12 plus rebounds. I'm limited. These crumbs are limiting me, but that's fine. I'll still get 46.86 down, and I'll still take them. We'll take them. Good morning, Keith. Good to see you. I mean, yeah, I don't even know at this point, man. I'm telling you, from a live betting standpoint, it's just do what you can. Truly, do what you can. Bet on these guys. Let's go to the Major League Baseball. So for DraftKings, and again, find somebody at the back end of the bench and bet on them. For DraftKings, we've got a parlay boost. 20% MLB parlay boost. Now, this is 4 legs, and it has to total plus 300. Looks like it can be a same game parlay X, what have you. These are massive right here. And look at this. Because we're throwing in plus 190, minus 200, this is going to be pretty crazy. But you see, these are really good bets. I mean, we're getting some smash edge right here. 6.7 for Vinny. Just don't get a hit. Right? We're already at, we got to remove. Come on, let's get rid of everybody. I was going to say, holy shit, we're already at 13-1 for these two guys. No, but we're at 335. Brett and Doyle. And then a couple of Ks. What do you think? It's not bad. Or do you want to keep this just the same theme, right? Like you want to just go hits? We'll just do that. We'll keep this as the hitless. The hitless parlay. Although, to be fair, Bobby Witt can get one and still be involved here. So technically, it's not that. But I don't want to mix and match here. We could just do a K one if you want. Or a pitcher one because we've got the Gaussman. This is fantastic. San Diego. And I think Steven was mentioning that earlier, right? Let's go back up. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. We got to throw this in there. Okay. So we don't have anything crazy or fancy or silly to add in. But look at this so far, okay? That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good right there. And what does that net us? Well, it should 23.52. If you're doing this at home and you have the app, you've already been able to put this in and hit the bet now. In fact, as you know, we got this thing going here, the BOGO. Buy one, get 150. BOGO 50. You get 50% off this month, you get 50% off next month. Help us out. We're helping you out. We're here for free because we want to be, because I want to be. I do this show truly because I want to be. Didn't he get one last time? Yeah, that didn't pop up here, but that's not bad. I'm just ripping this right here from us. Bobby Witt, like again, you can do this right here from the tools, and let's see if this matches up. That's the big thing. Plus 23.52 is what it should be. So we'll go through this real quick for you, right? So you don't miss it. I will mention it as we build it. If you build it, they won't miss it. That's what I was told. Hits. We want to go under 1.5 hits for Bobby Witt. All right. Now we move to Vinny Pasquan. Same scenario here, right? Home runs, hits. We're doing all that. Under a hit for plus 190. Then we go to Doyle. Doyle rules. Is that a dated reference yet? Unbelievable. We can't even combine these two. What are we doing? Same game. We can't do it. They won't let us do it. All right, so we're going to take out Bobby Witt. You don't want us to get in there? You don't want us to do it? That's fine. Let's see if they let us. All right, so we'll add Jack in here. All right, so we've removed Bobby Witt. It's fine. We're doing this on the fly. This is a live show. We're adjusting on the fly here. Okay, so Vinny's in. Now Doyle is in. Brenton Doyle, okay? We're going to go to that Phillies game, and we're going to go under here on a hit, plus 175. Just don't hit anything. And if you do, make sure it's foul or caught. Now let's go to Gaussman. Shout out for Leibowitz here because this was a hell of a call. Come on. And then we got Gaussman K's. Oh, no, earn runs. That's what we want. This is going to be great because he's going to go over 2.5 here, plus 105. Last one is Jack. It's my son's name. One of my son's names. It's a great name. Because so many nicknames come from that, isn't it? So for Jack, we want strikeouts and we want under 3.5. All right. Minus 135. Yeah, 27.45. We just built a 4-leg boost. 27.45. I'm going to add it. A 27 or a 20%, pardon me, MLB parlay boost. I just added it. Bang, we're in. these sons of bitches, they put me down to $1.11. $1.11. I'm taking a screenshot of this so that when I post it, people can see it. All right. I mean, this is just insanity. Yeah, we're in. We're in. Hopefully you are too. I bet it. All right. We're in. You bet what you can get down. But this boosted right here was something serious, folks. Plus 32.95 with the profit boost. Anything you have in the WNBA tonight? Anything you have? Because this Alana Smith rebounds bet is a must. All right. We're going to start doing this. We're going to take one. All right. We're just going to do one. We'll track it. We'll do everything. I need to get a graphic. Alana Smith rebounds is our WNBA play of the day. We'll track it. We're just going to do one. A lot of what we need and do, of course, is volume, so it's never going to be truly indicative. And I say that ahead of time in the fact that if I go on like a 30-0 run, I'm just ripping it from the tools, But I think it also shows, and definitely an example of the fact that I don't need to know anything. And that I'm just going right now to Alana Smith rebounds. I see under 4.5 at plus 114. And I'm in. In fact, it just dropped to 110. Jump in now. It's still a good. Oh, no, it dropped to minus 110. Holy shit. Did you just see that? It dropped to minus 110. We can't bet it. It's gone. It just disappeared. It evaporated. It went from plus 114 to minus 110. If I had just bet it and not shut my trap, then we would have seen it. All right, so now we're on Alana Smith under 1.5 threes. She's 4 of 7 so far this year, but the beauty of it is that we're playing this number more so than anything else. Alana Smith under 1.5 jacks from 3. That's our WNBA play of the day. We got you covered here. We got you covered. I mean, isn't this insane? Do you realize, like, how fast that sucker just moved? What? My goodness. I wish. It did. Didn't Domino's have a BOGO? Something like that? I think so. Look, y'all, we got you covered here. All right? We gave you home runs on FanDuel. We gave you the NBA same-game profit boost on DraftKings. We gave you the 4-leg MLB profit boost on DraftKings. And we just closed with our WNBA play of the day. A lot going on here. If you can hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you like on YouTube on the way out, that would be fantastic. As you know, we got this here for you. It's here for you. Buy one, get 150. 50% off this month, 50% off next month. Appreciate you, C-Money. Appreciate you all being there exactly 4 o'clock Eastern right here on the OddsShopper YouTube channel with John Hyslop. Thank you all out there. See you Thursday.